Wandsworth Sunday Roast. Wandsworth Sunday Roast. Wandsworth Sunday Roast. So stick around for that.
Join Elliot Stewart and his special guest. Be there with your ears. Okay, now, wow, I am very excited. So excited, I can't actually hide it.
Sunday. Yes, indeed. It isn't Monday. It isn't Tuesday. Hey, let's look around. It feels like a Wednesday. Are there triffids outside? Maybe it's the kind of Wednesday we're not sure what it is. No, it's Sunday, the Wandsworth Sunday Roast. And I've been followed by these mad and crazy ladies. I basically ordered them off eBay. Who's that? Hello, who are you?
I'm Lulu.
You are a Lulu. Oh, you're so good you were named twice. That's brilliant. Lou and Lou, that's brilliant. Sorry about that. And yes, Lulu Miller, not Lulu, whatever her last name is, the Scottish lady who you must get, what's her name? Lulu.
Lulu, I don't know what her
What is her last name? Does she have a last name?
She's the
Nicole Harvey. Do you have a you do have a last name? Nicole Harvey, obviously. That's your last name is Harvey. Indeed, yes, that's good. I can't find where you are. Hang on, can you speak up, madam? Can you speak up? Oh, there you are, hello. Now, next to you should be, if we just move around here, get that scaffolding out of the way, and there was a bit of polystyrene there. You're not on?
I'm not on.
Oh, there you are. Where have you been? You are...
I'm not a miss.
No, you're very much Ms. That's the sound of something vibrating. Oh, let's not go into that. Bzz. Yes, put it away. But that is the one and only Sara Mason, who's recently been doing a very exciting show. How is that going? We got shameless plug already. Hello, welcome to Shameless Plug.
Well, you can see it at the Museum of Comedy next Sunday, 7 p.m.
Yes.
And this is a show about what it was like growing up in Hollywood with the children of the rich and famous.
There you go. And you're still doing the show, and it's directed by one of the Teletubbies, and I'm not making that up.
That's right, Dave Tinky Winky.
The original
Thompson.
Tinky Winky. Did you ever find he obviously gets asked this, why did he get replaced? Can we say live on air? Is it libelous?
Yes, we can say live on air.
Yeah.
Apparently, the producers didn't like his interpretation of Tinky Winky after he had done it for over a year. They didn't like his handbag.
Where you go?
They thought it was too gender specific for a male Teletubby, which I think is absolutely ludicrous.
Could it not be a man bag? Does it have to be a bag with gender?
It was red,
yes.
And it was
political,
sort of shiny patent leather,
like one that Jeremy Corbyn's got. Yeah,
but
he's got
look,
it. Yes.
Seriously, a stuffed cuddly toy has no gender whatsoever.
Exactly.
So I think that was absolutely silly.
That was beyond the pale. Yes, indeed.
Boo, BBC, boo.
Shush, I might want to work with them one day.
They're
lovely. Whatever left of them by the time you finish this song. We can't. No, I'm not. People did think I was, and they look at me, and the name of my wife and the name of my son, and they go, "Are you not?" But it was a good way of getting out of being at playgroups at churches that were like industrially Christian. Sorry, and whatever your beliefs might be, and they try and sort of get you to go into the Alpha group, Alpha course. There's a free curry, you know, and then they'd look at me and go, "Oh, are you?" And I go, "No." Well, I might. Oh, right, and they back off. So the audience have no idea what we just talked about, but I was being careful to sort of beat around the bush there, just in case we offended people. So if you can guess what on earth that pre-conversation was about, you can win a life supply of oxygen, which we're not sure what to do with. Do whatever you like with it, or helium or nitrogen, but a gas. We'll provide for you a gas. Meanwhile, these two ladies are having a gas right now.
So what do you have for me? Remember, my specific job title is the organisational managing of random films that are on at a local cinema at Borough St Edmunds on a wet Wednesday between 1 and 3 p.m.
That's very specific.
It's a niche market.
Like the biscuits?
That's nice.
Well, thank you.
So on with it. Remember, the children will be accompanied by an elder relative.
Well, we thought this through.
We?
Me, well, I.
You?
Me, well, we mulled it over like a fruit corner. Should we make a remake of a film Nanny would like? You know, reboot Swallows and Amazons so she'll be comfy, but should the reboot it so that, say it's urban, but not so much that she feels racist? A dubstep postman or a streetwise graffiti lassie?
Go on. I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm not that excited. It's just I ordered very small furniture, and I'm afraid my booty is hanging off a bit.
Well, my other option is dual cinema.
I'm getting View and Odeon to do fisticuffs. Yes.
No. One film, but special goggles that enhance or de-enhance the calmer demographic, like 3D or 4D, but less so or reverse, if you'd like that.
Not getting it. No. Wait. Got it. Oh, it's not everyone who can catch a dragonfly with oven gloves, and I'm not one of them. Shit, I just dropped my phone.
So the film is broadcast in 2 frequencies to the viewer's brain. To Nan, the Angry Birds movie is reinterpreted mentally as 12 Angry Men meets the Birds, or at least a sensation of it. And for the junior, the Long Good Friday becomes Easter Bunny Egg Stream 3 Shell Shocks.
And how much extra will that cost?
Or same as it always did, maybe even cheaper.
What's the point? I mean, surely kids' films beyond Pixar, DreamWorks, the real CGI tie-in dross. Parents get to sleep, lights go down, they can keep quiet for 2 hours and they still paid £9?
Oh, yeah. I forgot the thing about business is if you're already ripping people off, don't change the status quo.
They made a movie, didn't they? Explain that.
Well, I like it.
Rocking all over the world.
Sweet Caroline?
Whatever you want.
It's all go, isn't it? That was Pixie Lott. I don't know how she became famous. I mean, I don't know how I end up doing it. Who knows how these things... Sarah, do you know who Pixie Lott is?
I know the name.
Yeah, I know.
Did she become famous because her name is Pixie Lott? It's quite
does it
cute.
mean something?
Pixie
Is it Pixie?
is a fairy.
Well, I know that.
And Lott is...
I mean, she's pixelised a lot. I don't know. Loads.
Yeah.
The rest of sort of said, okay, Pixie Lott is good. Fairy loads, not so much. Fairy loads doesn't really work very much.
Pixie garage.
Yeah, goblin many. It doesn't really. But the big elf tons.
Lots.
They go, Pixie Lott. That's what we're going to go for. We're going to go for. I'm sure she'd had that discussion, but when they were sitting around pitching that you're going to be a pop star with a name like Pixie Lott. Thing is, I'm going to be 45 this year. I don't know who the names of all pop stars are.
Tell your age.
Shouldn't I?
No, just knock 10 years off. Everyone else does.
I did. No, I haven't really. No, yeah, well, I've got the mental age because boys mature slowly, don't we? So basically, how old am I? I'm 44, but my mental age is probably 24 or 40 or 3, or my inner child is just embarrassed. I think my inner child is a teenager embarrassed by my outer being. Yes, and what we are being right now is...
Are you alright?
Oh, me? Yeah, yes, I'm fine. What do you ask?
Well, you just made a screaming noise.
When? What, just now? Just when?
Just then. Like, just now. Just some sort of whooshing, rattling, screaming crescendo of industrial humming and faint, high-pitched whining.
Okay, that doesn't sound very me.
It was very frightening.
So how was I going to make that noise?
Oh, well, why? More like. That's what worries me. Are you alright?
Are you alright? I mean, you got me worried.
Me? You're the one making whirling, horrific, banshee zooming whistles.
I am not.
You are.
Well, when did I do it then?
When?
Yes.
Well, just as we passed by Warren Street. Why does it make you howl?
It doesn't make me... It doesn't.
It does.
What? No. Oh, no, that was the train.
Don't patronise me. I know that's not what you're saying. Grind the map or whatever.
Mind the map. Mind the gap. No, no, wait, look. Yes, I've got it. So I shouldn't shout on a tube train. I was just yawning. That's what it was. I opened my mouth for a massive yawn. At the exact second, the tube does that weird howling, moaning thing.
Maybe.
But what other explanation is there? I mean, like, you think I'm possessed? You know, do I and Adele have a sort of Dorian Gray deal going on? She can only sing like an angel if I create some sort of tuneless drone between underground train stations?
That does seem unlikely,
yes.
But it's just... I like that noise.
Oh.
I wonder whether you'd like to have coffee. Maybe come back to my place and make that noise all over me.
So you... Now, hang on, do you just really like me, or the noise that you thought that I made?
Well, maybe the sexual tension of travelling on the tube 5 days a week has got to me, and all that almost but not quite personal space breaking, it's all very, well, you know, lots of undercurrents and passionate awkwardness.
Ooh, yeah.
So you keen?
Overground or underground?
One way to find out.
Well, I'll dress up as a womble then.
Am I drinking too much water? Well, how much is too much? The old chestnut that the human body is 70% water. We are only that much. I'm holding my thumb and finger vaguely apart. Has been disputed by not only Mr. Evian and Mr. Volvic, but also my Mr. Finger and Mr. Thumb. Ruby Ring has yet to comment. Peter Pointer and Middleman have made a gesture. The best use of water is often said is splashing, either as joyous joshing event or to indicate you're on the verge of drowning. In the studio today, I am going to be joined by Dr. Walter Courtshort. Here you are.
Sorry, I was, engaged.
To who? Oh, yes, sorry. So tell us what you have found.
So you are out of paper.
In the world of wet science.
Yes. Well, if you look up, no, not now, we're indoors, but if we went where we were, what would we see?
In the universe? We're not in
this studio.
Sorry.
So, it's outside. What's the first thing you see if you look up?
Where am I?
In the studio.
Now, what you're saying, where am I?
Outside.
Where outside?
Yes, outside.
Nowhere outside.
Nowhere, it doesn't matter. But look, what do you see?
Outside?
Yes.
The sun?
No.
The moon?
9.
The sky?
The clouds. The clouds.
What about them?
That is what you see.
Well, okay, but what about them?
We need to ignore them.
I did.
Oh, good. So, I am not suggesting we improve the water losses. We steal clouds because...
Why not? That sounds like a good idea.
It cannot be done.
Have you tried?
Look, science, it isn't like that. You can't just do something.
Well, yeah, but you should try.
I am not going to kidnap the clouds.
Oh, no, you asked them first.
No.
Bit rude.
Nature and the formation of what you would see as the basic willpower of the wind and wallpaper of the environment, it isn't just positioned as a provider of answers or pleasure. A river, it not only cleans but is used to produce energy, and its core, the full function of its is based on these 3 factors. Could I be excused?
That's 4, isn't it?
I have to.
Dr. Courtshort, everybody!
Dankeschön.
I just wanted to say I'm a big fan of Dr. Courtshort. Sorry, I've just broken into the studio. Dr. Courtshort, can I have a few words with you, please?
Yeah.
I was just wondering, your theory about how water isn't as wet as it used to be. Could you explain that, please? So I'm just.
Water is not as wet as it used to be.
I know you said that. Why?
I know.
Explain why.
Because
yes.
in the particles of the molecules,
yes.
there is not enough water.
Well, what can
we
be
have
done?
More air.
What can be done?
It is condensation.
I know it's condensate. Don't condescend me.
I am not condescending to you.
No, well, you...
What do you want from me?
Answers.
Answers
To science.
I'm
sorry to come into the studio and interrupt
Security.
you.
Security.
What is all this about?
You can't take me away.
I think
Security.
because I will not.
Thank you, Dr. Courtshort, everybody!
You can hear. I assume you can hear. Be pointless listening to me if you couldn't. Though you could, but you could sort of put your hand against the speaker and hear the vibrations. Lulu, I'm picking up good vibrations in the studio. Who's just arrived? Who's arrived in the studio?
Derek's
Yay!
in the building!
Derek is arrived, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That's right.
Fish.
But why has he just said fish?
He's got a fish shirt on.
Has he got you hat? Oh, that's a bit. He's got a fish shirt. So, but if you want to listen to someone dressed as not as a fish. Have you ever dressed as a fish? Is that a personal question?
Not actually as a haddock or a...
No, he's too far away from the microphone to say this right now, so we've kind of thrown him into... But Derek's arrived. It's really good. You've arrived here, and that's really rather cool and everything. And I'm going to press this button, and we should hear a jingle, and we'll see what Derek thinks of the jingle. Here's a jingle. Right? See, and there's that jingle. Right? And there was a short one. There you go. So... and another one. That was far too many. So there you go. Which one did you like the best? The second one. We'll try and play that later on, but I think at the moment we're just going to play some pop music that will make your ears go pop.
Hello, I'm Alice. That is clear, but you are not as I am. And you are toys, it would appear. I am not quite old enough to not want to play, but I saw you play by yourself. Don't be shy. I saw you move and talk and dance and play. Come along. Not just lie there. I spotted you. You are revealed as not as old you seem. Come now, little man. You are dressed with, what appears to be a goldfish bowl on your head and some uniform of sorts. And you with the hat. And it appears some string hanging from your back and maybe a frightening snake in your boot. Awake! awake! Oh, awake, rise, or I will find other methods.
Okay, you got me. I am Woody, and this is Buzz.
Hi there, little lady.
Little? You are but a toy.
Huh, he takes some telling.
You might say it took infinity and beyond.
Yeah.
How is it that you are able to converse with not just yourselves, but myself too? Could it be some magic? Or maybe you are cursed by some ancient fable acquainting to a lot of shellfish being gobbled by a political analogy.
We're just here to help Andy on his personal space mission to grow.
You are Buzz, yes? Such a name I feel I will know with toys of my own in a later age, and I do not wish my hand... Sorry, it's hard to say. I do not wish to get my hands on a Woody anytime soon, despite my mother's talk on how such things are unavoidable.
You must not tell.
I had an Uncle Lewis who would often start meetings with that phrase. I am wise and often would leg it off in a ladylike fashion from his long, clingy hugs.
It is our secret.
Buzz, shut up. You're making it sound worse. Look, Alice, we are just toys. Not brought to life. We've always been alive.
But how? I mean, what makes you go? I see no springs or wind-up bits, and you are not miniature flesh and blood. How do you live? Can you die? If you are but children's toys, your very existence invites speculation of mortality and its restrictions. Hardly much fun for one such as I, who I believe is me, would not care to hear it, have it recited to it. It's but a downer, no?
It's life-affirming.
What, the children's toys live forever, but childhood doesn't? That's bleak. If you ask me, anyway. Do you mean you never die, even if your head comes off, or your arm is ripped from you, or your plastic eyes just pop out? How is that any kind of magic life at all? It is most freaksome.
Well, if Buzz's batteries run down or I get crushed under a car, it's a pain.
Do toys feel pain? And have emotions?
Well, yeah.
This is most terrible. Why? The whole point of a toy is joy, just joy, not grief or despair or heartbreak or sorrow or that feeling you get when you get your foot trapped in a Wellington boot when it's encased in snow, sort of claustrophobic clamp on ice. Breathing life into a toy shouldn't be a literal thing. It's an imagination of a child. You're telling me next that means of transport have adventures based on espionage and that fish can suffer from the loss of a parent?
Look, we don't make the rules, honey.
Then who? Hey, Buzz, I never thought before.
Hey, you're Buzz.
Yeah, I know I am.
Are you talking to yourself?
I'm talking to myself.
Okay, you do that then.
I never
Going
thought
home to mother,
before.
you're going to talk like that.
I am... Well, listen to me, Woody.
Yeah.
I've never thought before once we are abandoned by our child. What happens next, Woody? Is there a heaven? Is there a hell?
I don't know.
What am I?
What am I?
Oh dear, toys should not be pondering futility.
You should torque. Hey, no, you shouldn't. Stop spoiling the magic. Yeah. Pixar. Oh.
I'm not. I'm simply curious to know how it is you ever came about and whether your longevity can be transferred into the human genome. I mean, imagine living forever. What fun. What times. How many questions could I ask? Again and again and again and again and over and over and over and over and over and over.
That's the point.
Yeah. Hey, I know how you could get to be immortal like us.
Oh, do tell.
You simply close your eyes.
Very well.
And walk.
Yeah, that's right. Walk. Keep walking far away.
Just keep walking till you hear the sound of traffic.
Then keep going.
I'm not a stupid little girl like a woman who marries below your station or watches anything on E4. I think, my toy friends, you should learn a lesson. Yes, you let me put that overpriced sticker on you that I put you in an Oxfam shop.
No!
You'll never be played with ever again. I'm Alice, and you better have a friend in me or I'll mess you up. I'm not playing. This is certain to the extreme.
How laid back are you? Do you let it all hang out? Is it too difficult to tuck in? But don't worry, fret not, as we have at great expense. Too much, perhaps. I'm not sure. Can we actually afford this?
Chill, cool it. Freeze those fears, man. Don't fill your trousers.
Sorry, I was expecting an expert.
And he's here.
So get out of the way, I can't see him. He, that's a bit sexist. How do you know it's a he, him, her? It is person?
Man, you're stressed.
Yes. I don't need you to tell me.
I am him.
No.
Yep, a Luzo Cranberry business bloke extraordinaire.
No, we were expecting a Lewis Cramble. Oh, it's you.
That's me, don't wear it out.
That doesn't make sense.
What does?
You don't. I'm sorry, I've made a mistake booking error.
No, you haven't. Mistakes are only the right decision delayed.
Look, go away.
De-stress.
I am distressed. I book a business-minded expert and what I get.
Well, let me tell you what you get. You get advice, guidance, instruction and direction.
That's 4 of the same thing.
Nah, who's counting?
No, you... Can you read as well? I don't even know what I'm looking at.
A winner.
At what? Second place in the smuggest man in the world competition?
No, mate, I come first. Sorry, ladies.
Look, for some reason, I don't know why, but you're unsuitable. Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay, is it because I'm an Aussie?
No, and yes, mainly yes. You're born laid back and happy, never angry or stressed. It's really stressy. You can't give Brits advice on how to be more you. You can't be more you because you're you.
Sure I am, never be another.
Trust me, there's loads laid back Aussies, kick back Kiwis. I'm so British, I'm uncomfortable using the term Kiwi. And that fact I just brought up made me even more uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah. Hey, come on. Stop sweating. Take a breath, center yourself, and get grounded.
All at the same time?
Yes.
What do you think I am, a woman? Oh, God, I feel uncomfortable. I said that now.
You are too stressed.
I know you told me twice. That's twice. I know now. Now I am stressed that you know I am stressed, and I am now stressed that I should have told you before you told me I was. And I told you I knew.
My advice to you is to find a space, a quiet space, a zone, a corner, a spot.
All of them?
In one place, mate. And...
Scream! Yes, a big scream. Not too big so no one will hear me and wonder what I'm doing or draw attention to myself. It's not a cry for help, it's a cry in the corner. Thank you. You've been very useful. Do drop by another time.
Man, you Brits are a downer. Jeez, you shut up. Shush, right? You're getting me all, you find that corner, you stay there, far away. You make me feel...
Yes.
Really...
Yes.
Really...
Yes.
Really...
Yes.
A little bit less stressed out, but I'm all right, really.
So, Princess, here we are.
Are we? All I see is some loser in leather-bound S&M outfit hiding behind a mask in a midlife crisis.
Charming to the end. You don't know how difficult it was to sign the order to have your home planet destroyed.
Did you have any problems holding the biro, or did you have to do joined up, or did someone steal your crayons? Cretin.
You know what? I've had it up to here. I was going to demand you tell me the location of your rebel friends and, the secret code to the force field generator protecting it. But you know what? No, that's not happening. Say goodbye to your home planet. Fire at will, Commander. You see? You messed with the wrong evil lord now. Yes, when you try to cross the path of doom, you're in trouble now. Yeah. Last chance. Any minute now, or kasplat, kaboom, or whatever noise it is that should be happening now. I can tell you.
I'm sorry. Is something meant to be happening right now?
Yes. Lots. A dead planet for a start. Commander Star. Oh, Sneer. Yes. What's going on? I'm looking at nothing. Should I be looking at nothing? I mean, has the planet just gone without a trace, or haven't we started yet? I know nothing should be left after a planet is ripped asunder into bits by my personal designed death laser. Copyright me. What's happening?
Oh, sorry, I couldn't find the right button.
Sorry, who are you? Where's Commander Sneer?
Oh, I don't know. At lunch, I'm the intern.
Ah, yes, Dan.
Dave.
Oh, sorry, silly me. Now, you are saying Jeff, Commander Sneer, left you in charge of my death laser. Copyright me.
Yep, so not really sure how to...
Should I go now?
No. Your planet will be destroyed eventually. Let me look at this. Yes.
Commander Sneer did go through with me, but I
Yeah.
missed most of it because something on Facebook. You seen it? Oh, the rebels doing a conga. Top lols.
No. Look, is it that button? That one there? Hang on, just that one.
Doesn't that turn it off? It on battery save.
Oh, does it? Yes. But when is Sneer back from lunch?
No.
Look,
bless
should
you.
I go back to my
Your
cell?
stormtrooper just sneezed then.
Yes.
Yes, go and wipe his. You're the intern. Go and wipe his nose.
Look!
Right.
Look, should I go back to my cell till he shows up, or should I go home?
No, you can't, because I will destroy at some point your planet. Is this the button here?
You guys are hilarious. Your faces. Well, take your mask off. This is going on Instagram.
No.
Do it.
This is funnier than the time my rebel friends, as you put it, were in our secret base and we mooned those Imperial fighters. We didn't see us.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Got a picture of that. Where was that? Gonna tag it.
Oh, it's the fourth moon of Rudon.
But didn't your bums get singed on the force field generator?
Oh, we turned it off.
How?
Well, binary code 472-12.
Thank you. That's what I needed to know.
What? No.
Good job, Dave. High hopes for you in the Empire. Might even pay you soon.
You owe travel.
Oh, I'll sort that out later.
Full by an intern. Never gonna live this down.
Neither will your planet, or I'm afraid this fully operational death control unit, death laser, copyright me, will destroy. Sorry, is it that button? No. This one. Damn it!
This is Wandsworth Radio News.
Well, the news is we couldn't find the button. At the end of that sketch, there was an important button that needed to be pressed. We've got the intern here from the Star Wars-based sketch there. So, I mean, you were in charge of the writing of that sketch. What happened to the punchline? You were in charge of it.
Oh, well, actually, it was destroyed because the button was found, and
Yeah.
the punchline was the one thing that was destroyed.
Oh, okay. Now, you were the princess in that sketch.
I was,
Okay, very good characterization. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm thanking myself for some reason then. Well done.
Thank you.
And he says that the punchline was destroyed.
Yeah, well,
You sure your rebel friends didn't make off with it?
or possibly with a special binary code ..
Okay, so what we'll do, we'll come back to that later. At the moment, if you can look outside there, the weather it's all full of Death Stars. There's a Death Star over there. It's
pretty dark
It's
out
pretty
there.
dark out there. See, about 5 Death Stars.
Death
So
Stars, actually.
5. Okay,
Dark
so basically
side.
we're looking forward to seeing that bit of Imperial weather coming across there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, definitely. I'm very impressed by your knowledge of Star Wars stuff.
However,
like that.
we're waiting for the rebel forces to come bust you all out.
Okay, so obviously in charge of those. If you do see any rebel forces coming your way,
Yeah.
we're not politically leaning in this particular radio station, but what should you do if you meet a rebel?
You should shake their hand.
Shake the hand. Offer a cup of tea, perhaps.
Okay,
Yeah.
but no particular
Slice of cake.
allegiances or anything like that.
Well, they are on the good side, right?
They are the good.
Yeah.
We'll find out later who the goodies and the baddies are in life later on. Thank you so much for answering bizarre and inane questions. I'm clapping by myself. Fine, I'll
Awesome.
clap by myself, shall I? Thank you.
Wandsworth Radio.
You join us now after the break as this great event is about to kick off. You can't escape it. It's everywhere. It's the summer. So if you're not into big sporting events, get going to Netflix or your old DVDs at the back of the cupboard or other interests that they are. But futile. This is total media takeover. Watch and despair.
That's right.
Of course it is. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't.
Oh,
what do you take me for?
I didn't mean it like that.
Clearly you did.
Well, you're just being too oversensitive.
Just take it back and we can move on.
I don't know what I said that was wrong.
While these two settle their tiffing differences, it is up to me to introduce our new viewers and old, and those who are being forced to sit in the lounge rather than sit out upstairs, and join the thousands of Norms in the appreciation of this fine and well-worthy event, Yoo-Hoo 2016.
Thanks, Jill. I'm all right now.
Are you sure? Do you need to sit down? Is he sobbing?
Oh, he is, you know.
Anyway, you two still have a while to go, so on with Yoo-Hoo 2016, only minutes away from the semi-final, France versus Holland. Both teams in their own right and own country. Just to re-clarify, if there's anybody out there who doesn't know, each team has to construct, produce and perform a 4-part science fiction TV show based on classic Doctor Who, 1963 to 1989 only, using whatever resources their countries are resplendent in, then make it so. Oh, sorry, that's Star Trek.
I'm better now.
Good. So, how does the pitch look to you?
Corridors, lots of corridors.
And the Dutch have entered the arena.
They all look the same to me.
That's a bit xenophobic.
I meant the corridors, and you know it.
I didn't know anything. Oh, I don't know anything about you anymore. Oh, actually, I do. Racist.
I am
Deny
not.
it.
I'm not.
Knew you would do that.
Come on, guys. Calm down. Who ever heard about grown men arguing about sci-fi?
Now, as a matter of interest, might be for our listeners, that today, 25 years ago, Doctor Who came back on air with Paul McGann at the helm, and I liked it.
Well, as the referees measure the shortness of the companion skirts, I can point out to you, my good friend, that you are wrong. The TV movie was, as they called it, and as they call it now, and as I'm calling it right to your face, a travesty.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
It quite clearly had an effect on the 2005 reboot, which is still running today and is huge.
Yeah, but who says 2005? It's
I do.
2005, you fool. Honestly, no.
How dare you take that
2005.
back. You take
I will
that
not.
back.
I'm leaving it here.
You
No,
take
and
that
Capaldi is not all that either.
Oh my, he's one of the
on.
best doctors we've had. Okay, Jill.
Thank you. Moving on, again, the refs will be looking out for originality, genuine scares, and naturalistic performances. And if they see anything like that, instant disqualification. It is classic Doctor Who. Though pundits like my good but argumentative friends may claim old school Doctor Who was great, its inconsistent nature of production values and tones lends itself to this competitive international sport, as it represents the nature of humanity's hunt for perfection through flawed stimuli. And I think Tom Baker is overrated.
Controversial.
Agreed, though not as controversial as Germany's recreation of Genesis of the Daleks as a burlesque musical, or England's pitiful disqualification attempt to produce New Who in the classic era by performing it in just Welsh. Or worse, France's inflatable John Pertwee bursting all over John Barrowman. I did think he rather liked it.
I think you're right. Now, many naysayers may say nay to 2 months of television hours being spent on one popular event that not everyone is into, but surely 50 countries, millions of fans watching exciting, fun and dramatic events unfold in front of their eyes. Some people might say it's the same every year, and it's only the haircuts and how it's presented that change.
Could be worse. We could all be watching 12 athletic men in small shorts running around, getting sweaty and exerting themselves in the hot sunshine for 90 minutes. Actually, it doesn't sound too bad. Why aren't we doing that?
Hello, Miss Marple, isn't it?
Yes. Are you Para?
Of course I am. Do you not recognize my fantastically small but firm moustache that just rests on my feltrum?
Oh, yes, indeed.
Yes.
So are you participating in this show as well?
I have come along. Hastings was saying that I have a lot to show in this situation, so I thought I would come along and give it my all. The little grey cells, they have never taken Praro further than Praro wants to go. Apart from that time in Brighton, but we don't talk about that.
Of course, we don't talk about it. How interesting. Interesting. So, Hastings, Are you going to be participating in this show as well?
No, I'm just here to collect all your garments and then I'm off with the rest of the
Hello, Hastings, I did not see you there. Normally I would observe your big, hunky, tall frame, but Hastings, why are you trying to take my jacket off? We talked about this.
It's the
Naked in the forest, dear.
thing that you're going to do, that you actually signed the contract to do, and
I sign many things, Hastings.
I know, but this is one of them. So it's going to be a long weekend. So if you could just remove your jacket
Hastings,
and your
Poirot will remove
Yes,
only
sir.
this. He will remove his cufflinks and nothing else.
Oh, that's not fair.
Well, yes, because as you can see, Ms. Marple here is
And
completely.
stalkers.
Yes.
Stalkers.
Sacre bleu, madame.
Absolutely.
It is true what they say about English women.
Can I keep my hat, though?
Oh, I believe that you can. I think that's in the rules.
Thank you.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. No, I've just got something through my earpiece. It's like, no, we're going to have to take that, and I'm afraid you're going to have to fashion one out of, a bit of old, grass.
Brass. Where will I
Grass.
find brass in
No,
this
grass,
forest?
grass, my dear, grass.
Hastings,
Grass.
very well. I am going to remove my waistcoat.
Yes,
How about that?
thank you
And
very
my
much.
trousers.
Yes, all praise
And
the Lord. Yes.
my socks.
Yes.
Can I keep these
The long johns.
the long johns made out of
Silky
silk?
long johns.
Are they allowed? They are flesh color. It would give the impression that Poirot he is in, as you say, the buff.
No, I'm sorry, they have to go as well.
Okay, well-
Don't worry, everything will be pixelated.
Will it
It's
really?
time, yes,
Okay, well,
yes. If you
I
could
am.
just get them off, whip them off
But-
now.
Really?
Whip them off. Yes.
Miss
you-
Marple,
quick,
Miss
quick.
Marple, avert your eye, and the other one.
Yes, Mr. Poirot.
Yes, okay. You take one leg.
I've got one leg.
You
now.
take the other leg.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh la la.
Don't look there. That's fine.
Oh, sorry.
But
Sorry.
what concerns me is I am not sure that I will be very subtly be able to observe a murder in this thing.
Oh, I'm
But
sure
I am.
there's not going to be a murder for the 2 nights that you're in this deserted forest.
Well, there
all
could
alone
be a
with Miss Marple.
bear.
Oh,
Could
yes,
there be a
could
bear?
Oh, there
Oh.
could be, yes.
A
Well, there could be
wolf?
wolves,
The last time I
yes.
met a bear was in Britain, and that was another enjoyable night I will not talk about. But one thing I want to say to you,
Oh, gosh, lions?
lions. Oh my.
We are in the lion's den, shall we say?
Yes. But Miss Marple, I have something I have always wanted to ask you.
Oh, go on, Poirot.
I've always wanted to tell you.
Go on.
Is
I'm so excited, yes.
I know this is not anything that you would want to admit to, but I have a mustache. You have a mustache. Maybe we could be in the mustache club together. Hastings, he does not have facial hair.
Oh, no, I just grow a little bit of fluff, I'm afraid.
Would you like to join me in my little mustache party over there in the Maison de Tache?
Maison de Tache.
Yes, please.
Well,
It
which
does have a very romantic ring to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, don't look there. That's fine.
I would love to join your moustache club. But one more thing, Poirot.
What are you, Columbo now? I thought you were Miss Marple.
I have discovered something.
What?
You don't really have a tash, do you, Poirot?
No. What? Ah!
Yes, it's fake.
Oh.
It's a fake tash.
Moro, you never told me.
How dare you?
Hastings, I am so sorry you should see me like this.
Well, that's completely stripped you bare, hasn't
It has. Miss Marple, give it back.
No.
Poirot wants his moustache back.
No, I think you'll find by the rules of the game I have now just won this game and I can now get dressed.
Well done. Here's your corset, Miss Marple.
You can't leave me here naked in the forest.
I think we can.
Bye-bye, Poirot.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye,
Au revoir, monsieur.
Wandsworth Sunday roast. Wandsworth Sunday roast. Wandsworth Sunday roast. So stick around for that.